this video lesson, I'm going to go through the fundamentals of a chip shot. Okay, to start with, I'm going to go through the setup position. Okay, so you're going to grip down the golf club a little bit there, normally about an inch, inch and a half. You're going to line the golf club up first. You're going to square your shoulders up, and then you're going to set the lower body. The lower body is aimed to the left of the target. Feet are turned to the left, hips are turned to the left. Okay, from here you're going to lean the lower body weight to the forward foot without the head and the upper body going with it. So you're going to see my lower body now is going to lean forward, putting all the weight on my left side. And as I do that, my hands are going to go forward, so the hands will be ahead of the golf ball. This is one of the things that keeps the ball low to the ground, so when the ball lands, it's going to have a little bit more overspin and roll a further distance. From the back angle, okay, same thing. You're going to align the shoulders up, set the club, then set the lower body. There's the lower body going to the left of the target, weight leaning to the left there. Okay, let's go through the fundamentals of the shot here. Okay, I'm going to hit a 7-iron here for the demonstration. My percentages with the 7-iron is that I'm going to have the ball fly 20% of the distance and then roll 80%. As you use a more lofted club, those percentages will change. For instance, if you were to use a 9-iron, for that I would fly the ball 40% of the distance in the air and then have it roll 60% of the distance. Okay, everyone's going to be different on the percentages. It's just a matter of doing a little practice to find out what your percentages are. But the idea of this shot is to have the ball roll more than it flies. So once it lands, it's going to roll more than the actual distance it flew in the air. Okay, the stroke itself, okay, it's mainly a shoulder motion back and forth. Okay, length of back swing and follow through are the same, so let's go through that to start. Okay, so there's the length of my backswing, and that's about as far back as you would take any chip shot. Okay, which means you would take the club through the same distance there. Okay, that's one of the ways you're going to get different distances. Okay, the other way you're going to get a different distances is that when you come from there to there, how fast that is traveling, and you can change the distance of the ball by changing the speed from there to there. Okay, it takes a little practice to sort of get used to how fast that is, so when the ball lands, it's going to roll a further distance. The actual stroke itself is just a shoulder motion back and forth. So if you notice, I'm going to have no weight transfer. It's going to be a turn of my shoulders, coming down and through. I'm coming back to the same position I was at setup. Eyes are still down there looking at where the ball was now. Post impact, there will be a little turn of the body, but you're definitely trying to keep the face of the golf club from turning over and relatively low to the ground. Okay, so you can sort of see the face of the golf club is aimed out there, and the club should never get higher than this on any chip shot. Okay, one of the things you're also trying to do is you're trying to keep the left arm and the golf club in a relatively straight line after you make contact. This shot is a much easier shot than the pitch shot, so if the situation allows you to, you would always use this type of shot from around the green if possible. Thanks.